The governor actually signed the disaster declaration, the emergency declaration yesterday, and that authorizes IEMA then to begin the planning and to actually alert us and bring us in. The decision was made last night about 9:30 p.m. to mobilize the Guard.
How many troops? Where are they going to go? What is their mission? What's their order of the day?
Well, we're going to have about 550 National Guardsmen, both Army and Air, on duty. That's the current plan. Now, that's a scalable plan. We can move up or move down depending on the scope of the emergency. As of noon today, we had about 350 on duty of the more than 500 that we plan to have on duty. What they'll be doing will be in support of IEMA and in support of the Illinois State Police Department, Illinois State Police. Those soldiers, the bulk of them will be actually out at the rest stops on the interstate highway system. The Illinois State Police will be in radio contact with them, and we'll be able to have them come out and assist motorists, assist stranded folks, and assist the Illinois State Police with traffic control, that sort of thing.
I think this is the first time that I've heard of this specific type of mission, but this is what the Guard is here for. They get so much attention going off overseas, but sandbagging, a couple of years ago it was the ice storm in Decatur, and now it is this is what their job is.
Well, the National Guard is two masters, really. We are responsible both for domestic operations, and that's what this is called, a domestic operation. That's where we're assisting the state, county, local officials in the event that local resources are overwhelmed. And then, of course, we have our federal defense mission. We like to say in the Guard that we wear two hats. One is the state hat today, and the other's a federal hat, which I'll pretend is my hand. You can't wear both hats at the same time, but we do wear two separate hats.
Who is going, and talk to me about where will they be going? Troops from certain towns going to go to certain areas?
Well, of course, what we try to do is keep them local. It helps the transportation of the troops. You don't waste a lot of time moving people around. It's one of the great things about having 52 different armories scattered from Cairo all the way to Woodstock. The primary focus at this point is from Interstate 70 north to the Wisconsin border, and we'll have them in 23 different rest stops. And those will be local units pulled from the northern two-thirds of the state going to the local areas. We are in planning for southern Illinois, that area south of Interstate 70, in the event that we have to go into that area also.
If I find myself in my car and spun out in a ditch, I'm certain there's no military 911. What do I do? If I'm traveling and I need the help, what would you tell somebody who's in the car and traveling and how to handle it?
Well, my first word of advice is stay out of your cars, don't get in your cars, and don't go driving around. Unless it's an absolute emergency. This is far too dangerous a storm to be out on the highway. If something were to happen, what you need to do is call 911 and contact the police. We are working with the Illinois State Police Department. I keep saying police department, the Illinois State Police, and they will actually be dispatching us and calling on us to help. So we are in support of IEMA and the Illinois State Police. We're in support of all of the state agencies that Governor Quinn has called upon to assist the people of the state of Illinois in this weather emergency.
What is it that the troops will be doing? Will they be getting cars out of ditches?
No.
Will they be getting people out of cars?
No. The troops are in support of the Illinois State Police and will be assisting them in patrolling the roadways. They're not going to be pulling any cars out of ditches. That's going to be commercial towing companies that are doing that. Our vehicles aren't equipped to do that. What we'll be doing is assisting those first responders in performing their missions and in helping them. And of course, our Humvees are very mobile and can get through snow and get through these conditions.
Last question, because I can see the ice forming on top of your hat, and I can only imagine what's going on mine. How long has the Guard been mobilized, and how long can these guys keep up? I mean, they're talking about a storm that could be felt all the way through the weekend.
Well, we just started we got the notice at 9:30 last night, 21:30 military time. We sent out a message to the affected units and started alerting them. Troops were moving into position early this morning, and depending on the size of the force, we of course have a total of 13,000 Army and Air National Guardsmen, some of whom are currently deployed overseas. But what we can do is rotate troops in and out of the position, and we can certainly keep it up for the period of time that this storm is expected to last.